Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my May favorites. Now I know it's already a week into June, but I was out of town and I was gone for longer than I was originally supposed to be, so I didn't get a chance to film this until right now. So I figured it's better late than never. Sorry, my throat. I figured it's better late than never, especially because I haven't done a favorites video in a few months, maybe since March or April, something like that. So, and I have a few things that I would like to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I've been loving for the last month is the Physicians Formula Concealer. It says Conceal RX, and this is the green concealer. On the back it says soft green. If you can see that. There you go. Basically the green concealer is to cancel out any redness that you have in your skin. Because I used to have acne a few years ago and from teenage years and stuff like that, it has left some redness behind on my skin. So before I got this, I was using the other one by Physicians Formula, which was more, or was in the stick form. But my skin has been getting a little bit drier lately for some reason. Not really sure why. So the stick formulation is kind of hard to blend into your skin when it's more on the dry side. So I got the more kind of creamy liquid formula, and so I've been loving this. But yeah, so the next thing I've been loving, super loving, is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, which looks like this. I have mine into Fair to Light. You can see that right there. Yeah, and so I've been wanting to actually try this bronzer for a long time, and I had a coupon for Physicians Formula sometime last month, and so I finally was able to pick up this product. But it looks like this, so I guess you can see it that way, so you can read it. But yeah, I like this because the bronzer I was using before by Sephora, which is the Bora Bora one, you can see how much darker. You can see the total difference. With the Sephora one, because it was, I think this is the lightest shade that Sephora sells, I had to use it with a light hand just because I am pretty fair skinned and it's obviously it's really dark. So yeah, I love this because it's a lot easier for me to use because it is closer to someone of my skin tone should be using as opposed to something that's that dark. Yeah, so I've been loving this. It blends really easily, and let's do a little swatch on my finger if you can see that. So yeah, it looks like that. It is really light. For some people it would be too light, but I think the Bronze Booster comes in like 3 or 4 different shades, so I think this is either the lightest or the second to lightest. But yeah, really been loving this. Another Physicians Formula product that I was really wanting to try, but I often don't buy Physicians Formula just because it is pretty pricey considering it's drugstore. But like I said, I had a coupon. I had a few coupons, so I was able to get my hands on a lot of Physicians Formula products. So this is something that I was finally able to pick up. This is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. So this is the one that I have in Rose. So it has about like 4 or 5 different color hearts, and when you blend it together it makes a really pretty blush. So if you just swirl it around like that, it makes a color like that. You can see that. So yeah, I've really been loving that, and when I apply it I just use kind of a fluffier blush brush. I'm kind of overusing my MAC 187 for blush at the moment, which is what I had always been using, but I don't know, I'm kind of over it at the moment, so yeah. I guess that could be another favorite. I've been loving this kind of brush for applying my blush. I used to use, like I said, the MAC 187, but for some reason I'm just kind of overusing this brush. And so this is just one from Royal and Langnickel, which I got from IMAX 2 years ago. They will also be there this year. But yeah, just more of a fluffy kind of traditional blush brush. I've been loving a lot more for my blush. The next product I've really been loving is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This one is in Eden. You can see that right there. And I just wanted to try one of their primer potions other than the original because that's the only one I had tried from them. So I got Eden because it is their matte one. I'll just go ahead and swatch it. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this already, but it kind of goes on like a light concealer like that, and then you, I don't even know if you can see that. But when you blend it on onto your eye, it doesn't go on clear. It actually goes on to a light matte primer. So I love this because when I apply my eyeshadows are a little bit more vibrant than they would with just the regular clear eye primer, whether it's the Too Faced one or the Urban Decay one. So I love this just because it kind of gives my eyeshadows a little bit more oomph that it needs. Excuse my voice, I'm getting sick. But yeah, so I'm like obsessed with the eyeshadow primer right now. The next item probably isn't new to you at all because if you haven't seen me use it in my videos, I'm sure you've seen somebody else use it in one of their videos. But it is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is just their white pencil. And it goes on just like that. Just a white creamy pencil. I use this a lot for bases or for like an eyeshadow base, if you want to put it over your primer before your eyeshadows to make your eyeshadows pop even more. That's great. This is great for that. Also in the inner corner before you do your highlight to make it pop even more as well. But what I've actually been using this a lot for the month of May is using it in my bottom waterline. I really just been liking the white kind of tight line look on your eyes because or on my eyes, because it just makes my eyes look a lot more bright and open and awake. I do have kind of tinier eyes. I don't like to use black eyeliner too much because it makes them a lot smaller. So I've been loving, I'm not wearing this today, but I've been loving having the white eyeliner look on my waterline. The next thing I've also been loving is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm, and this is, I have it in lemon and chamomile. So it looks like this, and I got it from Sephora for, I think, $7.50. But it's basically just a, like it says, an intense lip balm. It has SPF 25, I don't know if you saw that on the packaging, but I love this especially for before I put any kind of lip product on. I like to put this on my lips and let it set while I do the rest of my makeup, and by the time I'm finished, it has kind of soaked into my lips so that my lips are kind of prepared for any lip product I want to put on there, especially lipstick, because nothing's worse than putting on lipstick and your lips are all chapped and flaky and stuff. So I've been loving this. It smells amazing. They had a mint flavor one, I think mint and something, I don't know, but I got the lemon and chamomile just because the mint was a little too strong, as much as I do love mint, and the lemon just smells so good, so I definitely recommend this. The next has been my favorite lipstick of the month of May. Once I got this, I bought this during May, and once I got it, I've been wearing it non-stop. I love this color so much. I'm actually wearing it right now, and I think I featured this in my last makeup tutorial. But basically it is by Revlon in this ridiculously ugly green tube, and it is the Moon Drops Lipstick Cream 702 Blase Apricot. So it looks like this. It is such a pretty color. Like I said, I'm wearing it on my lips, but I'll go ahead and swatch it on my hand real quick. It goes on so creamy. Ugh, I love it. I was looking for a really nice coral lipstick for the summer, and I was debating between a few lipsticks, but this one I just decided on. And it was actually a good call because it's not like I could open it up in the store because it is a drugstore lipstick, so I had to kind of guess by just seeing it through the top of the tube. Sorry if you keep seeing if my eyes seem to be watering throughout this video. I keep having to stop and cough because I am getting sick. So anyway, that is it for the makeup products. I have 2 more hair products to share with you, and that'll be it. The first one is by Swab Kids, and it's the Soft and Smooth Detangler, which is for your hair, obviously. And the scent is Twirlin' Swirlberry. I don't know if you can see that, but it has this little character. It's so cute. I think it was under $2. I want to say it was $1.75 or something like that. Basically, I was looking for an inexpensive detangler for my hair, just because my hair normally wouldn't get too tangled after the shower and whatnot, but because my hair has gotten a little bit more damaged since I started coloring it, experimenting with colors within the last 5 months, my hair has gotten damaged. I need to cut off about 5 inches off of it. I just haven't had a chance to. But anyway, because it is damaged at the bottom, it makes it a little bit more difficult, or actually a lot more difficult, to comb through my hair. So I got this detangler just because it kind of just breaks up the tangles and helps me brush it out or comb it out a lot easier. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it. It smells amazing. Like, I wish I had this in a perfume. It smells like, just smells like sweet fruit, kids berry flavor. I don't even know how to explain it, but it smells really good and it's really inexpensive, so yeah. Okay, so last product is also by Swab, and believe it or not, I know they're both Swab, but I didn't buy these at the same time. I wasn't like on some kind of Swab kick or anything. I had bought the Detangler earlier, at the very, very beginning of the month, and then about halfway through the month, I really wanted a new dry shampoo. The Trust-Me one, I just don't like it anymore at all, as much as people rave about it. I liked it when I first got it. I think it was just because it was so inexpensive that I was like, it's decent for its price, but I realized it just wasn't cutting it. Like, it didn't make my hair look that great at all. So I've been on YouTube and I've been watching some reviews on different dry shampoos, and someone had mentioned the Swab Dry Shampoo. This is the Swab Professionals Dry Shampoo Spray. Yeah, basically just the dry shampoo. This was so cheap. I think it was $2.50 or $2.95, something like that. So basically it was under $3, and it's amazing. I can't even tell you. It works really well. It's not one of those, because the thing about the Trust-Me one, it says that you have to spray it into the roots of your hair, let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, and then comb it out, which was annoying. I'd hate to have to wait like 1 or 2 minutes for it to sit through my hair. This, you just spray it in your hair and then you comb through it, and it works instantly. It's amazing. And also, it smells unbelievable. All of the dry shampoos that I've had, either they just smell not that great, or they're so overpowering that you have to like crack a window because it's so like it chokes you pretty much. This one just, I don't even know what it smells like, but it smells kind of like fruits. I don't know, but I definitely recommend that you check this out. I got it from just like, I think I got it from my grocery store actually. Yeah, I got it from my grocery store for like $3, under $3. Even though, even if you don't like it, it's definitely worth trying it out for $3. But honestly, I think that you'll love it once you try it. So yeah. Alright, so that's it for my May favorites. If you guys have done a May favorites video, please go ahead and leave that down as a video response and I will approve it for you. Or you can leave a comment down below as well telling me what your favorites are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.